Hello, dear students. Good morning to all of you. As we have discussed functions of management yesterday, and in that function, we have studied its elements like planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling. Today, we are going to discuss an important term of management, that is coordination. You were thinking that is it a part of a management? Is it a function of the management, a different function? No, it is not a different function, but it is the essence, or it is the requirement of each and every management. Because whatever decisions, policies, plans have been prepared by the different level of management, they must have to taken on ground so that the required or desired goal can be achieved. So coordination is one of the most important term in management. Today we will discuss it. So first of all, we will learn about its definition. We can say that it refers the integration, synchronization, or orderly arrangement of group efforts to provide for unity of action directed towards the accomplishment of common objective of the organization. It means this is the coordination which combine together the all effort of the management with a common objective, where the action of unity is there. It means each and every level of management are taking the same objectives and taking the same target goals, and they are integrated, they are synchronized to achieve that particular goal. That's why it is also known as the essence. Essence means requirement, essential terms, or it can be said as significance. So coordination is, so many times a question arises that coordination is the essence of management. Explain it. So why it is essence? Due to its nature, due to its characteristics, due to its significance, due to its features. Because coordination contain so many terms which combine together the effort of the management. If there is no coordination, it may result as overlapping, duplication, delay, and chaos. It may be because on the level of management, if the top level of management has planned some policy, planned some goals, some targets, and made some policies, and the middle level management is not coordinating, or lower level management is not coordinating with the policies, then it is quite impossible to achieve the target. What the management, top level management has said, that must be coordinated to middle level management, and what the middle level management has planned for achievement of that particular goal, that must be coordinated to lower level management. And we are not talking about only top level, lower level, or middle level management, but also it is required for the common effort of the employees subordinates too. Until or unless if the subordinates and their efforts are not going to be clubbed, coordinated, then it is quite impossible to function a particular term. So we can say that it is not a separate function of management, but it is essence of management. Here you can see a diagram is given over here where all the functions of management are given, like planning, organizing, staffing, directing and controlling, and in the center point you can see that here is coordination. So this is the coordination who is making entire work in a sequence, who is making the entire work in a series. And we can say that coordination may be a thread in which pearls are going to be combined. So when planning is there, when any organization is planning anything, then for organizing it, it is also required coordination. And for organizing, if staffings are there, it means if recruitments are going to be done, then there must be a coordination between employer and employee so that they can achieve the goal, they can perform in organized way, and directing is there and controlling is there so that they may achieve the goal. They help in the achievement of the goal. So coordination is one of the most important term of management. Now we will learn about it, why it's more term, or we can say it that by studying the characteristics, features or significance of the management. That is, first is coordination integrates group efforts. Coordination integrates group efforts. It means coordination cannot be done individually. It is a group effort. If a group activity is ensuring, then the all employees, all subordinates should work in one direction to achieve the organizational goal. If a group is allotted to work to perform any task, or some of the people are working in different way, some of the people are working in different way, then it is quite impossible. Unity of direction must be there. Until or unless if unity of direction will not be there, then it will create a kind of chaos to achieve the organizational goal, and this may be the reason of failure of the organization. So it is a group effort. Second is coordination ensures unity of action. It means it directs the activities of different departments and employees towards achievement of common goal and bring unity of individual effort. It means here if departments are different, suppose that we are taking example of cotton industries or sugar industries. Suppose that cotton industries is there. There are so many departments. First is seeding department, second is cotton collection department, third is threading department, fourth is coloring and polishing department. Fifth is weaving and nelting department. But if these all separate department, there is no coordination, then it is quite impossible to produce the goods in a proper manner. It is different to achieve the goal of the business. So simply I have taken a simple example that if there is no coordination in different department, then it is quite impossible to achieve a common goal. Individually the department are working in that way, let the department to work, but if the department are interdependent on each other, there must be a coordination. Next is coordination is a continuous process. Yes, if we think that we have maintained the coordination in each and every department, when the planning starts, when the common goal is going to be achieved, each and everywhere coordination must be there. This is for everyday work. So many times you may see that there is organizational dispute between employer and employees, employees and employees, employer and employer. This is the coordination which is required each and every day to establish a peaceful environment and motivate them to achieve the organizational goal. So it is a continuous process. Next is coordination is all pervasive function, as we have already discussed in management, that management is all pervasive function. Similarly, since wherever is management, coordination is there, and wherever is coordination, it must be pervasive. It means all the group activities, all the level of the departments are interdepartment, and they must have to maintain the organizational balance. And it is required in each and every organization, not only particular organization. Next is coordination is the responsibility of all managers. Yes. For now the question is that who will coordinate, and for this purpose managers are appointed, because they have to arrange, they have to maintain the coordination between all the level of the management, because this is the manager who has to get the result from their subordinates. This is the manager who are answerable from each other, who are responsible from each other, who are accountable from each other. So responsibility to coordinate the different level and the different department, this is the function of manager, that they have to maintain the coordination of each and every department at every levels of management. And last one is, it is a deliberated function. It means coordination cannot be established by itself. It is a voluntary effort of employees, but for effective coordination, it cannot be achieved without cooperation of the group. It means until or unless group members are not ready to cooperate, group members are not ready to coordinate, they are not ready to exhaust their effort to achieve the organizational goal, then it is quite impossible to perform any particular task in proper way. as the direction has been provided. But this is the manager who is conscious regarding the effort of every part of the management, and they try to make an effective coordination between employees and create a healthy environment. So dear students, this is the coordination which I was discussing. As you come to know that without the coordination, no one task can be performed. Suppose that if we are going anywhere, suppose that we are going in restaurant and simply we have ordered, and in the restaurant there is no coordination between the order taker or the service provider or the cook, then it is quite impossible to attract the customers into the restaurant and become a popular restaurant. I have simply taken a simple example because there is no coordination, there is no large existence or long existence of the business enterprise. Thank you.